Alright, how's it going, YouTube? Welcome to my third commentary. In this one I will be dueling the same guy for about 6 different duels. He plays as the Bezerker the entire time except for the last duel. He finally switches to his main, which I'll wait until the end of the video for you to find out who that is. His Bezerker is a reputation 4, and for being as high of a reputation as he was, I was kind of surprised about how, I guess you could say, bad he was with it, but who knows, maybe he's just not good against the Valkyrie or something. I end up switching between 3 different heroes. I start out with the Valkyrie, and I go from the Valkyrie to the Nuboshi, and then from the Nuboshi to the Warden, and from the Warden back to the Valkyrie. I do terrible with the Warden, by the way. I've never been good with the Warden. Wish I was. Wish I was good at fainting, vortexing, and all that fun jazz, but so you got a nice parry off there, but other than that, he doesn't really do shit to me, to be honest. Like, he could have easily escaped that, but he didn't. I was kind of testing to see if he was going to. At least he didn't throw me off. I really didn't want to knock him off. I hate knocking people off, unless they're, like, attempting to knock me off, then, you know, then I'll knock them off, but, or try, I should say. Don't always get it. Yeah, I think he might beat me 1 or 2 actual games, but he might beat me a few more rounds than just those games. I think he might beat me 1 round as me playing as the Valkyrie. The dude does get a little angry though. He keeps saying what the fuck is going on and shit. Like, I don't know if he's just not ready when I start to attack, or sometimes when I play, like, my block starts acting weird. I don't know how that may sound, but my directional stuff, it doesn't really want to cooperate and be responsive at times. Maybe it's because there's too much input being given to the game, but that was a very quick duel. I was kind of surprised that the guy wanted to keep going, so, you know, just go ahead and cut to us readying up, and then the loading screen. Alright, as you guys can tell, I obviously picked the Valkyrie, and it was very exciting for me to get Mystic finally for it. Took about, I think I talked about this in my first video, but very close to two days and like 16-18 hours worth of gameplay. The only thing I bought was the emote that you slam the spear against the shield, but it's worth it. I mean, I think the only thing really worth paying, like with steel, other than upgrades, I mean, the executions are cool and stuff, but I think Mystic's really cool, and I only think the Mystic for the Vikings is really that cool, the Thor strike. Other than that, I mean, like the one for the Knights, I'm not sure the name of it, but the fire's kind of gay. And then for the Samurai, the Blossom, the Cherry Blossoms, I'm not really a fan of that too much either. Some people like it, but I don't. Yeah, this wasn't very pleasant for him. Kind of felt bad, honestly, because I felt like either I was doing something wrong or he just wasn't ready, like I said, because I just kind of wrecked this dude. And he was reputation 4, so like it's not even like he was new to Bezerker. Oh yeah, you get to see the execution. Nice. Nice, very nice. I hate fighting on this fucking bridge. I hate it. A lot of people won't even go to the edges to where you can't be knocked off. There's a lot of typing in this. Towards the end, I actually cut out about, in one duel, about 2 minutes of us just typing about how terrible one of these maps were. It's like they pretty much encourage you to knock each other off. It's kind of annoying. Go for the parry. Get the guard break into the leg sweep. It's pretty generic, but he let me do it. I guess he didn't let me because he went to attack and I parried him, but went to parry again, but he fainted, so it was pretty nice on his part. But he shouldn't have fainted into that guard break. He should have fainted and tried to parry. Oh, he was. Oh, that that's unfortunate timing for him. If he would have done that 1 second earlier, he would have gotten what I just did. He would have knocked me down. Alright, yep. So this is when he was saying that it was bullshit, and I told him I would switch heroes. So he said he would stay. Try out the Nuboshi, because, you know, why not? To me, it's kind of a fun character. I mean, it's another pull character, like the Valkyrie, but I don't play it too much, obviously. I'm only level 3. I think when I used to play on Xbox, how I said I mained the Warlord. I had the Warlord at Reputation 3, but I think I also had the Nuboshi at Reputation 1, so I'm not completely new to Nuboshi, but nowhere near as experienced as I am with the Valkyrie. So you're gonna get to see some not so good gameplay of me, but who knows, maybe you guys will think it's cool that I was as decent as I was without playing as much. I wish I could have done better, but made this dude feel good enough to keep playing with me. And that's always the best, in my opinion, is to find a good player, or a decent player, that will just keep going with you, even if you're winning. It still helps you. I mean, ideally you would like someone who you would go back and forth with, but you can't always get that. See right there, like I shouldn't have light attacked, I should have parried that. That would have been so easy to parry, that was so telegraphed. But one thing with switching from the Valkyrie to the Nuboshi, with the Valkyrie I do light parry a lot because it gives me that automatic light attack, but you don't want to light parry with the Nuboshi, at least to my knowledge. I mean, maybe you do. It was hard for me to do. Never did really like playing Bezerkers, but ever since my buddy Ronuk started maining the Bezerker, we dueled quite a bit, and it started getting me a bit more comfortable with the way that the Bezerker plays. Before, I was never really too comfortable playing against them, but now I don't feel as bad. Nice. Got that side swipe R2 into the execution. So they're always fun. When I first started using this character, I never realized it had the side swipe R2, and yeah, that move's honestly really good. If you play as the Nuboshi, you should really utilize it. I don't know what's going on with my frames there. Hopefully it's recording in the video better than that. I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's just me trying to record my voice while watching the gameplay. That's probably why the frames dropped, but yeah, that was a real quick round. Like I said, he's gonna kick my ass when I'm playing the Nuboshi. I honestly did better than I expected playing a Reputation 4 Bezerker. Realistically, he should just completely kick my ass, but I'm not that bad of a player, so. One thing I wish I could get better with is the hidden stance, because if you use it really like the way it's supposed to be used, it'll get you out of moves, and then you can follow up with a bleed attack. But I don't know all the moves that it dodges. I don't think it dodges upper attacks. I think it only dodges left and right, but maybe it's just dependent on the hero that you're versing. Yeah, sorry I cut out so much of the load time. This video was originally like 28 minutes long or something like that, so I really want to get all of our duels in there, even the ones I lost, but I want to cut it down to about 20 minutes. I think I was able to do that. I think it was just 19 minutes and 50 seconds with the intro and outro. It's real close, but I don't know, maybe you guys don't mind the long videos. Maybe you prefer them. I know I prefer longer videos when I watch YouTubers. Depends on the content, obviously. Like if you're just trying to watch a tutorial or something, depending on what the tutorial is, you just kind of want to get it over with. Yeah, and he ends up beating me. That's okay though. Like I said, I didn't expect to win, and I did 2 and 3. That's not bad, honestly. Guy was a better sport about that. Go ahead and switch to us readying up. I think I end up choosing a map here, but maybe I edited that out. Nope, didn't edit that out. I didn't edit any of this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna mess with my heroes. I didn't realize he was going to ready up again, so I just went ahead and chose the Nuboshi. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't know. And like I said, he plays as a Berserker every match except for the final match, and then he switches to his main. Because he asked me if the Valkyrie was my main, and I said yeah. And he said, okay, go ahead and... He said take Valkyrie next game. Never heard it phrased like that. I would have said choose Valk next game, but I knew what he meant. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's not for, not this duel, but it's after the next duel that he says that. Yeah, after this duel with the Nuboshi, this is when I switch to the Warden, and I play complete shit as the Warden. You guys are gonna probably laugh your ass off. I don't even think I got one kill. Pretty sure he 3-0s me. Not this time. I think. Pretty sure I win this duel. As I start incorporating the R2s and the kicks, which are very effective. Berserkers love to guard break, man. Everyone loves the guard break nowadays. So I mean, before, when the game first came out in the open beta, you don't really have to worry about guard breaking as much and countering the guard break. But now, if you don't know how to counter guard break, you're pretty much gonna lose. At least that's what it feels like, because everyone's known, or it feels like everyone's learned to take advantage of the guard break. See, even there, he tried doing it, but I interrupted him with the wide attacks. Yep, tried to guard break again. Punished. That's probably why I was able to beat this guy so much. He was really predictable. At least whenever my friend Ronuke plays as Berserker, he's not as predictable. It's a lot more fun. But this guy was fun too, you know. I'm hoping to, in the future, get him to get a screen capturing software so I can get 2 different perspectives of a 2v2 with him, and just lay them split screen on the video. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe get some commentary from him too. But who knows, you know. Oh yeah, right here, this guy starts to talk to me again. I think this is when he asks if Valkyrie's my main or something. Stupid caps lock. I should have edited this out. That's okay though. I mean, you guys could probably read what we're saying. See what we're talking about. Later we have a much longer conversation that I cut out. I don't know why I didn't cut more of this out, but some people might find it interesting. Might like watching our conversation. Another series I was thinking about doing, I could start a playlist. I need to figure out how to get that set up. But there's this game I got from a G2A pack. It's a premium pack. It's called Evoland or Evoland 2. It's essentially like an original Zelda type style of game, and I've only gotten to like the 2nd or 3rd area. But if you guys or anyone, even if one person thinks it'd be interesting, I'll go ahead and restart the game and just record myself playing from the very beginning, just to get a different type of game on here. Like I said, it's old school Zelda, so it's kind of like that overhead, but it's a bit different. Not exactly like the old school Zelda, but it's very similar. Sounds are pretty much similar, music similar. But I can actually do a live commentary on that. I figured that out. For Honor's just a little bit trickier, but I'm still working on that. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm just complete garbage with the Warden. I do keep trying to go for parries that I shouldn't go for, because like I shouldn't try and parry with a character that I'm not used to his parry windows, but I just faded that out because you knew I was gonna die when I was on the ground. You didn't need to see that. It's sad. See, I just attack, and then he guard breaks, and I'm out of stamina. It's my fault. I'm not blaming him by any means, but it's just showing how much I just suck with the Warden. He does like going to, I guess, his right but my left. He really likes those moves. I was really surprised I hit him with that. I will say this, the Warden's shield bash has this, oh man, it has the dumbest tracking of anything in this game. And just the fact that you can keep it going. If you guys are being kept up with the news and whatnot of this game, what do you think of the Warlord getting that nerf? I think it's really appropriate. That headbutt stab spam was kind of getting ridiculous, so now that they're giving you a larger window for the startup and like as it starts to end, they're gonna give you a larger window to deal with and get away from it, which I think will be fair, but I think you'll see a lot less Warlords. I don't even see that many Warlords, honestly, but when I do, they all play the same, so it's kind of annoying. Okay, so I just tried recording this, but didn't actually end up recording, so I'm gonna have to go through this again. But this is the final duel of this 20-minute duel with the same guy. This is whenever we actually end up switching to both of our mains, as I was talking about. He's playing as a Reputation 8 Warden. I was expecting it to be a Warden. I wasn't expecting it to be a Reputation 8 though. I was honestly picturing like Reputation 4 or 5, since he already has a Bezerker at Reputation 4. Right there, that was where I cut out the dialogue where me and him were talking. We ended up talking for like 2 or 3 minutes just about this shitty map, and he wanted to go downstairs, but I told him that we couldn't because this is the 1v1. So we're both trying to be kind of cautious about knocking each other off. Like right there, honestly, I kind of thought I was gonna knock him off, but I was in exhaustion. I didn't want him to guard break me onto the ground. Right there, he could have killed me. I don't understand why he didn't get that heavy off, but that totally gave me a window to punish because he ran out of stamina. He put himself in execution or exhaustion. And yeah, this good fight. Now round 2. This one was a bit better. We were talking about how we can actually go to where we don't have to be knocked off, but you can still be knocked into that well and die, which is silly. Which was kind of weird that he was talking about that, but kept going over towards the well. At least to me, that's what it felt like. It felt like he just kept backing up towards it, trying to angle himself to where he could guard break me into it, or shoulder bash me. So I just kind of tried backing off. Oh, I love when people attack into that. They see me back up and they don't faint or anything, they still go into it. Right there I messed up. I shouldn't have done that heavy. I didn't realize how much stamina I had. It's one thing, always watch your stamina. Don't be like me. I try to watch it, but I don't always. Sometimes it'll cost you the game, honestly. So lucky that my light was faster than his heavy, or his zone attack, I think that was. Alright, now round 3. I was honestly expecting this guy to be like a lot better with the Warden, since he was Reputation 8, but he honestly wasn't that impressive with it. See right there, I don't know why I tried guard breaking. Maybe I thought I was closer than I really was. And he, then again, goes and attacking into it. It just opens me up, or opens you up, to allow me to combo off of. And I think he starts to clutch it here, honestly. I think he realizes he's about to lose. That or I get too cocky because he's got too low of health. Yeah, I keep trying to shoulder pin him. And it almost costed me the game, but thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.